is that door needs to be replaced. It's been withered and seen most of its time. So there we go. We are in the entry foyer area, and we have the door there that will need to be stained or painted. That also probably painted if this is paint on it. It's not removable. We may need to paint. Also probably painted if this is paint on it. It's not removable. We may need to paint it so that we don't have it looking like that. And then the laundry area. The flooring in the foyer section has already been replaced. What we need is in the laundry area, all that carpet needs to go out. It's not really carpet, these are rugs. So just lift them up. We may need to put some under, maybe a plyboard or repair some planks under there. The whole section of the laundry area is sort of dated, completely dated, and has had better days. So as you can see, all this we need to do either put a layer of sheetrock over it. I don't imagine that we'll do the same on this side because of all the electricals that are running through. So we may just have to paint this side and do the best we can. Because we don't intend to mess around with all this, with everything that's already happened here. All right, so that's it. So really, that wall, this wall here, and I'm gonna scroll slowly so that you can see the extent of the damage, and as well as any of the trims need to be painted to be done all around. If trim is missing, and this wall here that will need to repair. So it's not intended to be a living space, it's more of a laundry space, but I think it has to match the rest of the house in one way or another. So keep going up, and that's the entry door into first unit. And this section here, you see stairs going all the way up, and those stairs will also need to be painted. Actually, some of them will need to be replaced, or all of them will need to be replaced because of the wear and tear over time. So it's really more of just replacing the threads. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 threads all the way up there. Back here, there needs to be a nook so that the door can close, or rather the doorknob does not end up damaging the new drywall. So it needs to be cut out, similar fashion to what we have back here, just to make you see, similar fashion to that. All right. So putting to work up. So all the hardware we need to replace. There was also a note that this door was not closing because after the drywall was installed, it's off alignment with the original door frame. So cut out the sheetrock there and push it back so this door can close. So I'll keep on walking upstairs and just getting to the first level, and you can see the floor. All that needs to be done, and more of it painting. The intersection between the fast nosing and the staircase itself, we need to put thresholds so that we do not destroy the vinyl that's been replaced. There's also painting and whatever in this section. So coming into the first level, you see the living room on your right, on your left, and the dining room on your right. So that's just a quick sweep view. And then looking at the ceiling, just to give you an idea, there is wiring that goes up there for 4 cups for recessed lighting. The same applies to this section of the dining room. Unfortunately, I don't have access to exactly where those wires were installed, so it's something that if we can find them, well and good. If we cannot, then we would need obviously to rewire. But in which case, then because of the complication, we may not do the 4 and may just put in one light from any of the switches. The switches are right here. So one light that way, a singular light there, and one at this section here. So that gives us the 4 that we require. So also note that originally, before the sheetrock was replaced, we had sheetrock behind. We did not remove it, so this will need adapters. Most of all the switches, all the outlets will need adapters in order to be able to install new covers and also push it out. So at the same time, you will note that the trim does not exist. There was existing trim. I think that's about either 5 or 6 inches. Really, we do have 5 inches. So need to replace trim all the way around, all over the building really. There's no trim. There's also a note right on the end there where you can see from here. You can see a space right at the top of the balustrade there, at that section there. So just need something to cover that so that it can be painted and does not look like that. Get into the kitchen, which has the most work. New flooring, so repair of that flooring there. Installation of the piping to the sink from back there all the way down to the back here. The connections are there, and then installation of the cabinets that we are doing. These drain pipes will move 12 to 24 inches towards the side of the door, so that the new sink can fit in, and it allows us to then install new cabinetry on this area. Originally, there was only cabinetry on this area here. The back part there, that whole drywall section will need to be removed and replaced, because as you can see, it's not in a good state. So we'll have to do that. So going outside to the back door. Going outside to the back door here. The storm door needs to be, needs to be replaced. Similarly, we do have this section here of the retaining wall that is sort of been disintegrating, mostly because there used to be water that way before was seeping through the ground, and you can see sections of it still seeping at this section here. So there you go. So that's the back wall, and the drain pipes. Won't replace the drain pipes with new drain pipes that are larger. That door back there, we'll look at it. So there we go, and back into the building. So close that. So this back into the building. I'm going to walk real fast, but you can also review the other videos which show you the different works. The measurements will be posted as well, so that you have a good feel of the whole area. There we go, going down up the stairs, and so that's the stairs upwards. Access panel to the bathroom, to the bathtub there. Construct a new access panel that looks a bit probably of wood, that's removable in case there's a problem, but at the same time blends in a way that it does not look so out of place. So there you go. There's the current access. That's to the bathtub there. This could be easily openable, because you can see this is where we have all our pipes. All right, I'm gonna go up, and after the stairs, to the left is my main bedroom. To this other side is the other bedroom. So we'll go there, change of wherever needed. All the radiators will need to be changed, wherever needed. And you look up, trim required, adapters required. There should be 4 recessed lights in this room. As I said before, I cannot determine where they are. I will look, and if I find the previous video that shows, I will also post that. So going to the back, and so the flooring is all new. Transitions are missing, so those are important for you to look. The trim transitions throughout are missing, so that needs to be installed, as well as the trim as we continue. So again, there you go, into this room here, and the walls have been painted, so there's no problem there. I just left all the trim, all the window, the doors, the floors, the window sills, all those need to be redone. We do have a section here that needs to be considered, which is, as you can see from the installed the sheetrock, they left it protruding. So it's protruding at that section, and it's not protruding at this section. So probably think of maybe cut it back and install some beading. So that needs to be done. Similarly, you can see the same problem here, where that protrusion, something needs to be handled there to make sure that we do not have it showing like that. So beading or extra on the sale. So let's go to that's the bathroom area, and I'm gonna put on the light. And yeah, nothing complete, just 2 sections there that require doing, and then installation of all the hardware and into the space. There's a toilet missing, the vanity, and that's just needs to be done. And the transition down here, transition down on the bottom. Continue going up. These are the stairs downwards. This is the stair upwards. So just of note, this section here, which is the second floor, where these first 2 bedrooms are located, the walls have been done, and there's been paint, except the trim and all that, which is not yet done yet. And you can see the sort of trim color, which will be converted back into white. So as you go upstairs, all the walls only have primer on them, so there needs to be painting on them before all the trim. The floors, just like everybody, like the whole building needs to be done. And down here, you can see that. So the doors that need to be done. The floor is changed, but this section is missing flooring, so that flooring needs to be completed. We go back to the very back, and all the trim is missing all the way. So I think it's missing in that section there, this back section. So that's the only one that needs to be replaced there. The window sills and whatever need to be sanded and painted all through. Make sure everything's sealed. Whatever needs sealing. Looks like there's some sanding that's required in certain sections. Some small sections up here because there's only primer on them. But pretty much that looks okay. The same applies to these doors here. And that flooring, the vinyl, needs to be completed all the way down to this point here into the threshold, the first nosing of the stairs. The same applies. There's some section here which is incomplete. All this, any of them that need to be changed will be changed. Right? The installation of any hardware that needs to be done. And doors throughout. Painted uniformly and installed. So there we go back downwards. So this is where most of the work is. We'll go back downwards. Back on the first floor. Into the ground level. And back to the entry door. And there. In this other side, essentially this is the section that needs to be completely redone, which is more of just making sure that we drywall these sections. It does not have, the state is way better than the other side. So if we could get the other side to this level, at least as best as we can, that would work for us. The flooring needs to be done all through the area. The flooring needs to be completed. The vinyl is here, so we probably need, the section of it is concrete on the end there. There's some wood on this side running up to a point. And then concrete going on, so it may just be some plywood on top of it. The back section where you can see the water heaters right at the end there, those need to be replaced, new water heaters. So that's you can see there's some moisture coming in here, so once we remove all this, we figure out wherever the moisture is, seal it and have it redone. The front door, here's the front door here, that's going to be replaced back into the front. There's just some repair, we'll put something to repair there. It used to be the front door and then was removed, but it's very good quality, very tough. And what we had here did not work. All right, so I'm gonna head back out. Those doors need to be painted as well. These doors here. There you go.